Hello, 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 wealth goddesses. Welcome to day 4. I was about to say day 3. Welcome to day 4. Oh my gosh. Ready for day 4. I love it. This is absolutely my favorite day of all the days because it's all about reliving. And we're going to talk about visualizing. We're going to talk about leveraging your feminine power to have wealth with ease. Oh, all the things. Look, I got all sparkly for all of you. It is my favorite day. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Goddess Jackie, Karen, Laura, all the things. So excited to be here together for day 4. All right, so jump right in. First thing we do, we got $555,000 to generate passive income. What did you all do? Personally, I bought a beautiful condo. I'm like, where in the world is it? I don't care. This is my only criteria. It's got 360-degree view of turquoise blue ocean water. That is it. It is on some beautiful land somewhere. And when I look out any window, I see turquoise blue water. I can Airbnb it for $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Passive income. That's me. What did you all do? You have $555,000 to generate passive income. Come on, let me know. Let me know in the chat how you're enjoying your wealthy self, waking up to money every day, having to make decisions about how to, circulate, spend, share, invest, whatever. I want to hear. I invested in a mountain farm in southern Spain, overlooking the ocean. That sounds like my kind of girl. Ned said property in Negril. Look at all these friends I have, all these places I can go visit because you all got passive income properties. I love it. Okay, someone's live from New York. Hey, Flora. Hey, from New York. All right, ladies, we are using our 555,000 imaginary dollars to invest in passive income, and that's how this whole thing begins. That's how it all begins. It's first a thought in our mind, and the next thing you know, I cannot tell you how many times I've done this. By the way, I play along fully. I fill my sheet out every day. I can't tell you how many things I've written down that has come into my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I wrote that down in one of these launches, right? So I love it. We are dreaming. We're using our thoughts. I want to jump into congratulating the winners of our giveaway. And up till we were about to start, I don't have the third person's name. So please forgive me. The team's trying to figure it out. But I do know we have the top 3 ladies that won prizes. They won trips. They get to choose either the Grand Canyon, New York, or Cancun. And their trip was their prize was awarded because they had the highest points, the top 3 with the highest points, meaning they referred a ton of people, and I am so grateful. The winners are Shanika, Keshawn, and Tamika. So I'm pretty sure it's Shanika Douglas, Keshawn Fraser, Kiki, and Tamika. We're waiting to figure out Tamika's last name. But can you all just congratulate them and thank them for expanding our community? Thank you. I personally thank you 3 ladies. Thank you so much for sharing everything about this challenge. And I'm intending you get to choose a beautiful place to go away to as our thank you. Yay! Kiki's like, thank you in all caps. I love it. All right. So I love that you all are just celebrating with each other. That really is what our community is about. So today I want to jumpstart with a question. You know, I love questions. Tony Robbins says the quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions you're willing to ask yourself. So, how many of you think we have multiple versions of ourselves in existence in this present moment? Do you know, think, understand that there is a past version of you? There is this present moment version of you, and there is a future fifth dimension version of you. Yes, let me know if you get that, you understand it, you're like a yes, and then we can build from there today. So do you understand? When you sit here and I remember Tasha of the past, Tasha of 10 years old, 15 years old, 25, 35 years old, there are so many different versions of me in my past. There's just not even one. There are multiple versions of me in my past, right? And then I think of Tasha in this present moment here sharing with you. And then there's this Tasha. And then I think about fifth dimension Tasha. Fifth dimension Tasha. So, for example, the Tasha that I am in the present moment is made up of the Tasha who 5 years ago in the past said, I want things to be different 5 years from now. And so 5 years back then, she was thinking of the me that I am today. And in this moment, there is a fifth dimension version of me in the future that I'm thinking about right now. She's thinking about me. But here's what's really cool. There are multiple future versions of me, multiple future versions. And what we're going to talk about today is which one of those versions do you choose? I believe that you were called here by one of the versions of you that is wealthy and she's experiencing wealth, success, financial freedom with ease. She whispered in your ear, hey, register for this, go do this, go listen, go learn, because I am one of the options available to you that you can choose in the present moment. And so what I want to do a little fun thing to demonstrate where we're going. Every second in the present moment, you have one of two choices. You can look back in the past through these lens. This lens right here, these glasses, this is past Tasha. Her traumas, her limiting beliefs, her life experiences, her childhood stuff, what happened yesterday. This is the past Tasha. And I can wear these glasses in the present moment, right? And the future that I'm going to create if I wear these glasses are going to be a reflection of past Tasha, because I'm looking through the lens of her, right? Every decision I make is based on wearing the glasses of the past. I look at life, I look in my bank account, I look in my business. As long as I have these glasses on of past Tasha, I'm going to see a reflection in my life of her. Now there's another Tasha that exists. She is very sparkly. She is all about wealth with ease and luxury and glamour and an amazing life. And she also exists. And I can choose in this present moment to put her on, to put these glasses on and to make every decision as if I'm already her. I literally can wear these glasses and go, well, what would wealthy Tasha do? In this moment, what would wealthy Tasha decide? Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm caught up. Let me put on past Tasha and go back to fears and worrying and right. We don't want to do that, but that's what we constantly do is we make decisions from our past selves. What I want to teach you how to do today is how to connect with one of the versions of your future self. And I want you to make a commitment today to choose that version. There are multiple versions in your future. There is a future you which doesn't change anything from the present you. You could do that for 5 more years, 10 more years, 15 more years. Just, girlfriend, you just wear these glasses and see life just the way it is today. Is that okay with you? 10 years from now, the same as it's been for the last 20, 30 years. Hard, not where you want to be financially, business not scaling, not getting to multiple 6 figures, not having it be easy, worrying constantly about money. You know how to do her. And you can keep these glasses on for a while. I want to invite you to choose this version of you. The future version of you that in this present moment you decide, I'm going to start looking at life through her lens. I had a beautiful conversation last night with one of the ladies that was enrolling in our program. And as she was making the decision to invest financially, I saw her looking at her present circumstances through the lens of the reality of right now, which is the present and the past. And I asked her, what would your future self decide? Your future wealthy self. How would your future wealthy self make this decision in the present moment? She goes, oh, it'd be a no-brainer for her. That is what we have to step into. We literally have to step into living through these lenses. Now, I love those glasses. That's right. Question before I move on. Do you get it? Do you understand? Are you with me? Are we connected? Are we one? Because this is going to be a powerful message. I'm going to go really fast today and I want to make sure you get it. Do you get it? I need you to tell me yes. Yes, Tasha, I'm with you. I'm hanging. I get it. Okay, I see the yeses coming in. Okay, great. So I want to share a story, a quick story with you, because everything with me is a story. I remember when I was married to my ex-husband, and he said to me one day, I have worked really hard for everything I have. I've worked really hard. I have never gotten money from anybody. I've worked really hard to get the assets I've acquired. And he was just going on and on about how hard he's worked. And he was really proud of it. But what he was complaining about was, everything just comes easy to me, right? And I was intrigued by that. I literally have never forgotten it. And I remember I was so shocked that he said it, because to me, coming easy was so natural. And to him, working hard was a fact. And I remember looking at him and going, well, I can teach you how to do that. Because I didn't realize he didn't know, So when he said it, I was like, oh, well, I can teach you how to do that. Right. And my response to him is my response to you. I can teach you how to do easy. I can teach you how to have it come easy. Here is the thing. The masculine energy, the masculine way to create, why it was so natural for my ex-husband, is it's natural in the masculine to hunt, to battle, to kill, to conquer, right? To target. What do they say in marketing? Go target your audience. Very masculine energy. And we've made a collective agreement that this is the way to results. And if you're not following it, then you're not going to succeed. You're not ambitious, and something's wrong with you. Right? So we've agreed, we've seen how men do it. That's how men get results. So clearly that is the way. And as a high achieving woman, what do? We look at the collective aspects of society that are succeeding men, and we go, oh, wait a second. So that's how it's done. And then what do? We look at the really strong women generationally in our family, and what do we see them doing? We see them doing the same exact thing as men, working really hard. And so we end up with this belief that the masculine way of pressure and extreme effort to create results is the only way. It's the only way. So question for you. How has it been working for you? How is that working out for you? What I'm hearing amongst my women in our community, we are exhausted. We're exhausted, and we are so far in our masculine that we've even started to emasculate our men and to repel them. And we are single and lonely and exhausted and working really hard. Why? Because we're trying to operate from the masculine. My husband said something in conversation to my son 2 or 3 nights ago that blew my mind. We were just sitting around and talking as a family. We were talking about trust and talking about, it was an amazing conversation. Sometimes I wish you all could be in my living room. But we were just having a family conversation, and my husband made my son aware, hey, listen, you've grown up around really strong women. Your mother is really strong. Your grandmother is both your grandmothers are really strong. Your sister is really strong. And what you've seen is they take care of you. And he goes, that is not their job. It is the job of the masculine to think of everyone else. It is not your mother's job as you become a man to think about you, right? And what have we done collectively as women? We think about everybody else except us. And it's honestly, it's circumstantial. Many of us have been single moms and we don't have a man and we have to think about everything. But I'm just showing you how literally we've taken on so many roles and responsibilities of the masculine, right? And it is costing us dearly. And I just want to share that with you. It was a wow for me. My husband was like, your job is not to think of yourself first, is to think of every woman in your life and how you are protecting her, providing her, making sure she's okay. That is your job. And was like, I sat there, was like, damn, I always thought that was my job. And so many women are saying, Tasha, I'm taking care of everybody and nobody's taking care of me. Well, because we've gone into our masculine, right? So it's going to be a whole other conversation, that one. Those of you that are coming to our event in December, you'll get to meet my husband and we're going to have more of this conversation. It just is mind blowing. But what I want to get back to today, here's the thing about when we're looking to create results. Men love pressure. They love it. My husband thrives when I am stressed out and I'm like, ugh. I remember when I met my husband and we were dating, you know what he said he was the most excited about? When we got to conflict. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I can't wait. Because why? Because he's wired. He's like, that's pressure. And I want to see how we're going to do. And I was like, oh, wow. I don't want that at all. Men are wired. They love pressure. They harness it and turn it and alchemize it into results. Women, it exhausts us. So when we are looking to create results in our business, in our finances, and in our career from the masculine way, you can understand why you're exhausted. We were never wired to do it like that. The feminine craves flow. We crave spaciousness. We crave creativity. We crave being nurturing. That's how we create results. Men do it from pressure. We do it from creation. We give life to things. We are wired to create, not to kill, not to target, not to hunt and gather, to create. We give life to things. That's how we get results. And so I want to ask you this question today. What if in the feminine, we actually have an advantage? What if we can get results easier, faster, and in a way that's more natural to us than men if we step back into the feminine? Would you want to know how to do that? Would you want to know how to do that? Let me know. Blow me up. Let me know. Do you want to know how to do that? Samira says, yes, yes, yes. You guys, you know, I thrive on you telling me, like, we're in this together. I want to give you what you want. So you have to tell me. I want to know how to do it. All right, there we go. You're all soft flow. I love it. So here is the answer. In the feminine, our feminine advantage that we are not utilizing is the art of visioning and embodiment. These are feminine energies to visualize and to embody. This is the fastest way to feed your reticular activating system and your subconscious mind with a result that you want. So there are always choices, right? There's always yin and yang. There's always easy and hard. Hard for us is masculine energy. Easy for us is feminine. We already have it. And to visualize and to embody, to create a result is like breathing. When I talk about easy and relaxed, and I talk about wealth with ease, this is the reason why. You operate from something you already have. You do not struggle to breathe, right? We're all healthy. We don't even think about it. It's so natural to us. That's the space that we want to be creating results from. So what is visioning? Visioning is using your imagination to create a desired result. It's literally impregnating your subconscious mind. The fastest path to your reticular activating system, seeing and believing something is through visioning. You impregnate your subconscious mind when you imagine yourself as wealthy, as owning a 6-figure business with ease, a multiple 7-figure business. That is the fastest way for you to give your superpower, your subconscious mind and your reticular activating system, the instructions to create this in your life. To create, you impregnate your subconscious mind to bring to life your desires. That's easy. We are doing it every day, all day, but we are choosing masculine ways to create results. Now, here's the thing about visioning, and I'm going to slow down because I want you to really hear this distinction. There are a lot of people talking about visualizing. There's a lot of you that already watch a ton of YouTube videos. You're in YouTube University, TikTok University, all this. My daughter, she is a consumer of knowledge. She's like TikTok University girl, and I am fascinated by it because I'm like, and who's helping you implement it? Great, you know a lot. But there are some subtle differences that make all the difference in the world. And if you're not being mentored and you miss that one little step, you are going to get a totally different result than you desire, or it's going to take you longer. That's another topic. So here's what I want you to hear me say. When you are visualizing, you want to visualize from the result that you desire versus to think of it. Right there, I could end the call and I've given you like next level information. To think of it is to think, oh, I wish I were running a 7-figure business. It would be so nice. Gosh, that would be, wow, that would be so amazing if I were able to do that, right? And if it were easy, that would be so cool. That is like thinking of it. You're wishing. To visualize from it, the difference and the distinction is you create in your imagination a moment in time in your with your fifth dimensional self experiencing this, a future moment where you've already created the result that you want. You already have it. And now you're thinking from that place. So we're all women. So I'm going to give you my relationship way that I did this, right? I learned this very, very, very significant difference about visualizing. When I wanted to manifest a husband, I had this visualization of me being at this beautiful riverside cafe that we have in my town, walking with the guy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I met him and he's here. I did end up on that date. And it was not my husband. It was just a date with a random guy. And I remember coming home going, that's not the way it was supposed to happen. I wanted to be there with my husband. I didn't think from it. So I came home and I changed the visualization. I changed it to, I'm with my husband. He's got his wedding ring on. I've got my wedding ring on. We're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Or we're visiting Jamaica after we've gotten married, right? So now I'm thinking from the result. I'm already married and I'm now, the thing I want is to be married. But I'm not thinking about dating. I'm not even thinking about my wedding. I'm thinking from the result I want. That is the distinction. I'm going to slow down, give you all a second, make sure you got that, because that is really powerful. So let me know that you got it. Great tip, someone says. Okay, we just need the reminders and that happens in the program. Absolutely, Coach Nads. To know the distinction is significant, right? Thinking from your desired creation causes you to build new neural pathways to your reticular activating system. When you are thinking from it, you're literally giving a new set of information to your reticular activating system. How many of you have heard seeing is believing? Go ahead and type that. Seeing is believing. How many times have we heard that? And you think it's like seeing through your physical eyes is believing. And we miss the depth of that statement. When you're looking to create a result in your business, when you're looking to scale and go to the next level, when you're looking for it to be easier, seeing, when your reticular activating system can see from the result, when it can see from your visualization, it believes it. When your reticular activating system can see from the result, right? See you already with the 7-figure business, and now you're making an investment decision, or now you're hiring a team because you already have the 7-figure business, or now you're like, for me, my thing was I'm on retreat with my goddesses, right? I already have the 7-figure business. Now I'm on retreat with my goddesses. That is from the result. My reticular activating system concludes, oh, so you already have a 7-figure business, and this is the thing that you're doing now after that. Massive distinction. Massive distinction. Seeing is believing. I want to give you a few real world examples of business clients that I taught this to and some of the results that they got. Right? I think some of you met Joy last night. Joy said, I want to manifest $250,000. And I was like, okay. And she says, you know, I just need a vision for it. And I said, well, let's make it easy. We're not going to think about how it happened. We're just going to know that in your business, you're sitting at a table and someone is sliding a check across the table to you and it says $250,000. Literally, I did not tell Joy, go find clients, go make phone calls, go build a funnel, go do any of this. I said, that's your visualization. I love this part of my process because I am the queen of this. I bring you down to the moment. A lot of us are using visualization in the wrong way. You're visualizing how it's going to happen. You're visualizing in between. You're visualizing all the way 3-4 steps down. Like me, I'm visualizing the date when I want a husband. And sometimes I'm telling you, 98% of us need an external person to go, let me hone that in for you, because you're thinking either from your limitation, you're thinking about how it's going to happen. That's not your part. Let's just focus on the result you want and after it's happened, right? I remember Helen saying, I want to make $250,000 coming back. She has an events business coming back from COVID. I want to make $250,000 in 6 months. Same thing, gave her the same instructions. She was on, I think, last challenge or the one before. She said in 6 months, she did 500,000. And she was like, wow, what's stopping me from doing $1 million this year? Remember, she wanted 250,000 in 6 months, right? She went way past that. Now she's on her way to Bali, living the most amazing life of her dream. Like, yeah, forget all this, right? I remember Marcella, who said, my wildest vision, Tasha, is me supporting NFL families to show them how to generate legacy wealth. She's like, I don't know how it's going to happen. I can't figure out how. Can you help me? We created a vision, manifested. She got a chance to be at the Super Bowl this year at a brunch with all of the NFL players in the Super Bowl, their wives, right? This is how it happens. What is the result that you want? I remember Nancy saying, I just want to retire my husband. I want us to just be traveling and I want to do real estate. It's like, okay, let's work on a vision for that. Let's write out the plan, how you're going to create that. None of it is going to be hard work. It's just we're going to use the laws that we have. And now she's manifested. I see her in her RV all over the country. She's got real estate everywhere. Like, amazing things have happened for her. There's Danielle, who's a chiropractor. She said, I want to make $50,000 a year. She was in New York, stuck in a brick and mortar business. I can only see so many clients. It's like, this is my limit. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want it to be easier. And I just have this vision, Tasha, of being on a ranch. I think my guest, Goddess Jackie, who's going to come on, I think you and Danielle know each other, I believe. So we can talk about that later. But and then one random day after we worked on that visualization, she messaged me, you're not going to believe this. Here's her kids with their horses on their ranch, and she's at her $50,000 a month. Now she messaged me again. All right, next thing is I want this to be easier, right? Even easier than it already is. They're just I could spend the next 3 hours telling you example after example after example. What I can tell you is this. None of those women are in the same business. And I don't personally know anything about being a chiropractor, anything about tax lien real estates. I know nothing about event planning. I know nothing about financial services. I know nothing about contracts, or none of the things that they do, I personally know anything about. But what I'm the master at, you best believe, what I am the master at are these laws, how to use them, and how to teach others how to apply them to get whatever result you decide you want. That is what I'm better than anyone you've ever met, because I literally ooze this. I ooze it. And I am telling you, YouTube University is going to give you information. It's going to give you a lot of knowledge, but we are not in the knowledge era, my friends. We're in the how do I apply it time of our lives, right? Because I know so many people who know a lot about this. Quite frankly, they know even more than me, but I only go by results. So knowledge is impressive, but results is how we're going to measure things, right? And that's what I want to say. I honor your knowledge, but let's talk about results, because you only have all that knowledge because you want something. You want results. And sometimes mentorship, all the time, mentorship, being shown these distinctions is the difference. I can tell you, I don't care what business you're in, I don't care what career you have, none of it matters, because whether I'm throwing in the air an apple, a mango, a pencil, or my mouse, the law of gravity says it's going to come back down. So that's what I love about these laws. Doesn't matter what industry you're in, doesn't matter what type of business you have, doesn't matter your income level in this moment. The only thing that matters, people will say, Tasha, does this work if I don't have a business? My answer is this. The only criteria for this working is this. Do you have a desire for wealth with ease? That is the criteria. That's it. Doesn't matter your business, doesn't matter how you're going to get it, doesn't matter what industry you're in, doesn't matter how many clients you have today. What matters is, do you have a desire for wealth with ease? And so now I'm going to jump into the now I'm going to jump into two other questions that I have for you. Number one, do you truly understand the power of visualizing? Do you truly understand the power of visualizing? Someone in here, it says Facebook user. She is a manifesting maestro, queen of cash, future maker. I can't see your name. You've got to type. Who's that? Thank you. I love it. I love it. Whomever gave me that compliment, I love it. What I do know for a fact, sure as my name is Tasha, is I'm a wealth activator. Like, meet me in any dark alley. You don't want to challenge me on that. I have too much evidence in my life. Hundreds and thousands of people. Last night, someone sent me a message. Oh, Tasha, I listened to one of your things. I did the thing you said, and I manifested my $1 million. I was like, she's like, my partner had never in his life seen $1 million cash, right? And now she took it and invested it, and she's like, my $1 million is now earning even more money. Like, I do this with my eyes shut. Sure as my name is Tasha, you want to know how to do this? I'm your girl. Okay, so I got a lot of yeses. I know the importance of visualizing. Okay, now on a scale of 1 to 10, how great at visualizing are you? And remember, I'm not talking about can you close your eyes and fantasize? How great are you at that? I'm talking about how great are you at visualizing based on your results? Is it working for you based on your results? 1 to 10, where are you? Give yourself a range, 1 to 10. Someone says 1, based on results. That's the only thing we're going to go. Yasmin says, I love you. I love you too, Yasmin. 9.5, 4, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Because remember, ladies, like, it's amazing to visualize a parking spot for a car and get it. Like, I love that. I love doing that all day. But if I have this superpower, like, not for nothing, but I want it to be that it gets me the 8 weeks off in the summer. It gets me the results I desire in my business. It gets me my retirement account looking the way that I want it. Like, that's really what I want to use it for. Life. I want to use it to give me more life. Cool that I walk 2 minutes less from the parking lot. Amazing, right? But I want life. I want more life. I want more time. I want more financial freedom. I want more choice. That's what I want to use the superpower for. So the only thing that matters is really how great are you at it in terms of the results that you're getting? And are you committed, not interested? Are you committed to the mastery of this feminine power that you already have, which is to visualize? Are you committed to mastering it? And the next part of what I said about our feminine power that I want to talk about now is embodiment. This is where you get the body to feel the emotions of wealth with ease. Emotions is easy for the feminine. It's easy for us women to access. All we do is feel. We are the most emotional beings of the two sexes. My husband just said to me, you're just teaching me how to feel. Like, like at his age, just teaching me how to feel. I'm like, wow, like I feel without even thinking. Like I feel everything. So this we don't have to work hard at. We can embody with ease. It's getting your body to feel the emotions of wealth with ease. Now imagine if you lived in a state where you live from the place where your mind and your body is fully programmed to operate from wealth with ease. On Tuesday, we talked about when the mind and the body work against you because of trauma. It's trying to protect you. But what if you use visualization and embodiment to teach the mind and the body to serve you and to create for you from feminine energy? I'm going to make a bold declaration. And listen, this is not ego. This is just pure facts. This is just me, who I am. Anybody that knows me knows, I always say my crown is filled in heaven with all the rubies for all the lives that I've changed. And that's the space that I'm going to say this from. From 10 plus years of teaching this, 15 plus years of living it myself, $155 million later, so many women, hundreds of women who've also manifested multiple 5 figures, multiple 6 figures, 10 plus millionaires, all under my tutelage, all under me just sharing what I know. I'm going to make a declaration from that place of expertise. Hold on, stop your writing, because I need you to feel me when I say this. As the feminine, we do not need to learn how to work any harder or faster to get results. That is not what you should be focusing on at this stage of our evolution and enlightenment. We know too much. It's okay if my grandmother did it. It's okay if my mom did it, if my great-grandmother did it. But we know better now. We know too much. We know how powerful we are. We know we have the power to make it easier. And we should not be investing and spending time and resources in learning how to make it be harder. Right? What we should be, and I hate to shit on you, but it's just the truth, right? I'm going to say it in this way. If you truly desire wealth with ease, you came here because it said wealth with ease activation. If that's your true desire, the thing that you want to be mastering, you want to invest in now, you want to put your time and your financial resources to invest in, is how to master the feminine power that you already have. The kingdom is within. You already have it. I am going to tell you, the women that I surround myself with that are 7-figure and multi-7-figure business owners, we are not investing in more doing. We are investing in leveraging and mastering the power that we already have. We're exhausted from doing. I want you all to think about that. Mastering your feminine power. Now, I am going to say another bold thing. When I invited you and I talk about wealth with ease, what is making wealth and success hard for us women? What is the thing that's making it hard? We are doing from our masculine instead of being in our feminine. It's hard for us and we are exhausted because we're trying to create results by doing from the masculine versus being in the feminine. That's the message for today, that I want you to feel your body, feel the truth of that. And now I'm going to invite you in. I'm going to invite you to meet Dr. Jackie Kilrain. Dr. Jackie, I'm never going to forget the day I met her. And she's probably like, Tasha, do you always have to tell that story? But I was speaking at an event in Atlanta and someone invited her, and we were just creating our money manifested boards, right? Like, what do we want to create in the area of wealth for the next year? It was a fun, lively event. And I look at the back of the room, and this beautiful woman is bawling her eyes out, because she would later tell me, by listening to the conversation, she realized how much her limitation, her fears had kept her financially in what she thought was safety, when she realized, as we were having the conversation, that there was so much more that was possible for her. She is a chiropractor, so she's a doctor, and she has been in the practice of treating pain. And one of the things that she'll tell you is she realized, as she was treating her clients who were in pain, that the pain was actually just a symptom. And what they really needed to work on was their brain, their mind. And so those of you that are enrolled for the program already, congrats. And those of you that will be enrolling in the next 5 days, one of the treats that I have for you, I want you to see how next level this program is. You know, somebody said, oh my gosh, well, I can learn all this stuff on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. And I'm going to say, amazing. Go do that. You go watch more videos. You go do all of that. For those of you that are like, Tasha, in this next 4 months, totally change my life, I want you to hold my hand. I want you to give me your expertise. I want you to show me the way. I don't want to have to figure it out on my own. I don't want to have to pause the YouTube video and watch it again and write notes. I want you to show me the way. I want you to see the next level experience of this program. This is the Lamborghini, Bentley, high level program for you to get this transformation. It is not a do-it-yourself thing. And one of the features that we're going to have is Dr. Jackie is going to come in, and she is going to teach us the when, the how, the why, the power of visualizing from a neuroscience perspective, not woo-woo, neuroscience perspective, so that you can get the business results that you desire with ease. I am beside myself. And now I need her to come online. She's back here, like shaking her head. Goddess,
hello. Woo! I'm so excited to be here.
All this goddess energy. Woo! So Jackie joined the program, just like you ladies, exactly where you're going to enter. And she's continued all the way up to the highest level, which is she is a goddess. She's part of the goddess wealth circle. And that's why you hear me referring to her in that way. But Jackie, I wanted you to just, talk about, today we're talking about visualization.
Right.
And really, if you could use your expertise as someone who studied neuroscience, studied the brain, that's what you love. You do it with your eyes shut. You know so much about it. Can you just tell us, why is visualizing a secret resource for us? And why would you recommend that we get the mentorship to know how to master it?
Absolutely. Your brain's going to go somewhere. And when you can direct it where to go, it wants to serve you. It wants to serve you. And it's either going to serve you by your fear, your doubts, where you've been stuck in before, or it's going to serve you by the new things that you learn, and your deservingness, and the way you visualize, and what you tell your brain, and the way you tell your brain, that's what it goes after. So it's gonna get you somewhere. Is it gonna get you where you want it to go? Because that's what it wants to do. It only wants to do what you want it to do. You got to know what you want to do, and you got to be able to have the mentorship and have, there's lots of things for thinking. I think I know what I want, but then do I really deserve it? Do I know how to receive? Am I in my masculine? Am I in my, feminine? All those things that you don't really realize that you may be doing unless you have someone like Tasha mentoring you to kind of clear all that stuff out of the way. You start clearing that stuff out of the way. I promise you, what you want gets very clear, and the way you manifest it, it's like an instant thing.
I feel so smart every time I have you on. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the ladies that are going to be in the program to really learn so much more from you from a scientific perspective. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
neuroscience and why to visualize, when to visualize, what's the science behind all of that, how to visualize. So I'm really excited about that. And you have the double role today because you've done this program. You have been exactly where a lot of these women are sitting today, making the decision to join us. Can you share a little bit about why you did it? Like, you're a doctor, you know, you got everything going on.
Yeah.
Why did you do it, Jackie?
You know, I didn't know how I mean, I love to read a study. I love the neuroscience of it, but I didn't realize how much I was holding myself back. And even when I was in the back of that room crying, you know, I just realized all the past that I was having to push through and be the masculine. And I remember when I was in school, they told us serve for the sake of serving, serve for the sake of serving, you know, and it was like, okay. So it was really an undeservingness that we had. It was like, and I approached that with my practice. Just, you know, you really got a headache, just go home and lay down, and you can pay me whenever, you know. So I didn't know how to receive. I didn't know my worth. I didn't know so many things. So, and I didn't know, you know, you didn't know. You just thought it
Yeah.
was going to come because you were serving for the sake of serving or whatever it was. I don't remember, but,
Oh my
you
gosh.
know, it was, yeah. So going through this process has just unlocked so many doors, unlocked so, you know, I've and and when you know, when I know the neuroscience, it's just fun. Then it's just fun because now I know I can create anything. I know I've gotten so much of my past thinking, and you know, we've cleared so much of that out through all the programs that I've been through with you, that it's just fun. I'm just excited. I have no doubt in my mind that whatever I want, I can create easily. It's just,
I love it. Somebody just says, I didn't know what I didn't know. I got to
yeah,
put that up there. Like, that is so many of us. And that was me. And there are aspects of me that it's still me, you know, until you put yourself in an environment where you can see your blind spots. You
yeah,
literally don't know what you don't know. I was talking to a beautiful woman last night who was saying, you know, I'm kind of scared to grow my business because the way her business runs right now is just her serving one client at a time. So there's only so, if she wants to grow her business, that's going to mean more time, which she doesn't want to do. And it's like, I thought to myself, bless her heart, right now, in her current experience, she doesn't know what she doesn't know. And when
right.
we come into this environment where you're being mentored, it's like, oh my God, you know, like, think of Goddess Robin, who said, right? Your goddess sister Robin, who said, oh my God, all the things that I see now available to me, passive income right here, you know, growing my business from just little local to statewide. Like, never even thought about that. Doing a book, doing a program, like all this stuff was never in the realm of possibility for her because she just didn't know what she didn't know.
And
So
you're around so many people that are like-minded like you, that are all doing the same thing, that believe like you believe, that support you. I mean, I love my goddess sisters, and every, you know, people I came up with from the 120-day program. We're still friends. We still talk to each other all the time, and we support each other and we cheer each other on. And that's gold. You know, you don't, because
yeah.
you can, you know, your brain likes to get out and let you just survive. So it's very easy to kind of fall back into that doubt and that no, and it's too hard and all those things. But when you have this community of people that you know love you and are supporting you and mentoring you, and you can call up and you can, that's priceless.
Thank you, Goddess Jackie.
Yeah.
So can you give us high level? What were some of the things that you've manifested, created, experienced after being in the program?
Oh my goodness. I have my dream man, you know, which,
We'll take it.
yes, it's just amazing. I bought my dream house. I knew I
Second house.
yeah, my
Second house.
second house. I have two houses, one in Georgia, one in Florida, on the water. Getting my, you know, everything I love. Get right in my kayak every morning. Uh, it bought it sight unseen. I just knew, like I knew, you know, that was it. And that, and I walked away from my brick and mortar business, and I loved what I did when I was doing it. It wasn't serving me anymore. It wasn't now I do what I love so much, which is helping women with neurofeedback. But I wouldn't have the courage to walk away from that before. That was my, I was the sole support for my family. I did everything, but I walked away from it and just replaced my income. It's not that, and I'm doing what I love, and it comes easily. So, and things, more doors just keep opening and opening. So so
Mm.
many things. But the big things, those were big things. Those are like, yeah, big things, life changing. My life is so different when you talked about looking from the past and looking where I am and looking at the future. It's just night and day. And I just feel like I experience life like a little kid again. Everything is different. Everything's different.
And I keep telling her, so some of you are just meeting Goddess Jackie, but if you've seen her before, I keep telling her, literally every time I see her, I'm like, Jackie, you're going back in time. Every time I see her, she looks 20 to 25 years younger now. Every single time I'm like, girl, whatever I taught you to do, I want to take back a little bit of that for myself. I love it. Thank you for being here with us, Jackie. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies. So listen, now is the time. I want you to just think, if you are ready to reprogram your mind, you're ready to heal your money traumas, you're ready to step into deservingness, and you want to master visualizing, right? You're done with these glasses, this life of the past, and you want the new one, the one that you are dreaming of right now. You want to put these glasses on and keep them on. Live your life through these lenses of the wealthy you. You're dreaming of it. I want to show you how to make it possible. And if you want to continue with us and to join our program, get the mentorship that will show you the way to have it be easy and relaxed, then I want you to type the word dream. I'm going to put it up for you. Type the word dream. It is going to get you a message in Facebook Messenger, which will allow you a chance to book a call with one of the other amazing women. The women that you're going to get to talk to have all done the program. They just want to share their experience with you, welcome you in, get you enrolled. We are beginning. We have a fast action bonus of a live deservingness masterclass mastermind on October 7th. So you want to make sure in the next 5 days you're locked and loaded to get that bonus, right? So type the word dream, book your call. Let's get you enrolled as quickly as we possibly can. We're going to shut the doors within the next 5 days and get ourselves ready, because this ship, my friends, is sailing with some beautiful women who are going to say today yes to themselves. I just want to share with you 5 quick reasons why this program has been successful. Number one, I know that there are a lot of other programs out there. You've probably done several before, but I just want you to reflect. But did I heal my money traumas before I did it? You know, healing your money traumas allows you to have your mind, your body, your consciousness be reprogrammed to say wealth is safe and it's welcomed. So if you did other programs in the past that didn't work, just think to yourself, but yeah, did I go in there with all the trauma and then I got the results from my traumas, right? That's why this works. We heal it before we even begin the program. Did you look back at the past experiences that you've had and ask yourself, yeah, but was I deserving? Was I really deserving? Was I just thinking it, or was I oozing deservingness consciousness? Because remember, the universe is going to reward your consciousness, not how hard you worked in another program, but your consciousness, not how much you invested in the program, but the consciousness of deservingness that you had for the result that you wanted. We do all of that before we even start. And here's the reason, and probably the number one reason I can tell you without a bat why it works, because this is exactly what I've used to change my life. And every woman I've spoken about, that 155 million, the 10 multimillionaires, the hundreds of women who've manifested multiple 5 and 6 figures, it's a proven system that I've been using and teaching. I've used it in my life for 15 years. I've taught it for over 10 years. It's proven. It is guaranteed to give you the result that you desire. right? And it's scientific. Everything is all based on science. This is not number 4 reason. This is not a do-it-yourself program. We do it with you. I give you what I would want for myself. I would want the mentors that are supporting me to be all in with me. I would want them to hold my hands. I would want them to make sure I'm implementing. I would want them to be there every day cheering me on for 120 days. All of that is in this program. That is why it works. We do it with you. And then the most important reason why it works, I make it fast, I make it fun, and I make it work, right? I tell you, you decide at the beginning it's going to work, and it works. So those are the 5 reasons, but the bonus one is that you get 10 high-level live mentorship calls. My heart breaks for women who say, I signed up for a program and it was a bunch of recordings, a bunch of worksheets. I never saw, anyone live. That's not what this is. In the 3-4 months that we're together, you're going to have 10 live mentorship calls. Plus you're going to have work to do every single day. That's fun, fast, and easy. This is how we hold your hands. This is the path to easy and relaxed access to your next tax bracket. This is the path. I just want to tell you from my heart, I stand behind this program. I stand by it. I stand behind it. You have my word. I am a woman who have taught lots of other women how to activate wealth and how to get the lives that they deserve. That is my proudest thing that I've accomplished in my life, is that I've been able to figure it out for myself and to share it with others. And now I get to celebrate with them as they manifest their dreams. So I hope I've given you enough information to get yourself booked on a call. Remember, you want to type the word dream. There are some ladies that are like, well, before I do that, I want to learn a little bit more about the program. You can go to moneyandprofitmastery.com. I shared the wrong link yesterday. I apologize. It was redirecting to the wrong place, but it works today. Moneyandprofitmastery.com. Write it down in your notebook. Go check out all the details, but just get yourself on a call. Let's talk. All right, let's talk. Okay. 3 other quick things. We're going to go into our activation, which will actually be a visualization. Instead of teaching you more about visualizing, I'm going to do it with you today. I'm going to guide you through it. Lots of you are here. You have our VIP call tonight. We will be texting, emailing, and sending you a message in Facebook Messenger with the link to join us on Zoom. So you want to watch your text, you want to watch your email, you want to watch Facebook Messenger. Those are the 3 ways that we're going to communicate with you in the next couple of hours with your link. On Saturday, I'm going to have a bonus Q&A call. I'm going to put the link here. Every one of you are welcome. We're just going to, it's like, come ask your question. Anything you want to know about the program, going to the next level that I haven't talked about and you've not been able to ask me directly, come join us. It's Saturday at 1 p.m. And this is the link. We're going to send it to you as well, but this is the link if you just want to write it down. It's tashachen.com/Zoom. tashachen.com/Zoom. Got it? Again, tashachen.com/Zoom, 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. We're just going to come. It's a Saturday afternoon. We're going to chill. It's going to be easy and relaxed. We're going to laugh and have fun and answer any question that you might have. Okay. Now let's go into our activation. I want to invite you to close your eyes. I want to invite you to put a smile on your face, but make that smile come from your heart. Like truly just allow yourself to feel love, gratitude, and joy from your heart, and then bring it all the way to your face and just smile. Just feel the energy of joy, gratitude, and love. I want you to allow your body to soften. Literally, you might have to take a few deep breaths in and exhale, allow your shoulders to fall by your side, but literally just go, it's okay, I am safe. Everything that I desire is available to me. I don't need to worry. I don't need to work so hard. I don't need to figure it out anymore. I can just be me. I can just be my feminine, soft self. I am safe to do that. I just want you to feel that softness, that feminine, sweet, soft, luscious, gentle version of you. She knows how easy it can be. And I just want you to go in your mind's eye. I want you to access the you that is already the level of success you desire. What is that level of success? Is it multiple six figures? Is it 7 figures? Is it 8 figures? Is it 9 figures? Is it just the ability to take vacation anytime you want? Is it looking at your retirement account and knowing it's fully funded? What is it? What is that level of success? That version of wealth for you. And I want you to just, in this moment, in your body, just know it's already happened. You have it. It's done. You're not trying to figure out how it happened, when it happened. You just know in this moment, you're in the version of you where it's already happened. Look down at the way you dress now. In your mind's eye, just look down at the way you dress. Look down at your fingers. Were you single and are you now married? Are you wearing different types of shoes? Is your dress different? Is your makeup different? Is your hair different? Just look down at yourself in your mind's eye. This version of you, see her. She already has all of it. And I want you to imagine that you're literally just now on your way. You're walking into the door of a really beautiful space. You're meeting a friend for lunch or a loved one for lunch. There's a beautiful view once you open those doors, whether it's you see the ocean or a beautiful mountainscape, or you see the desert, whatever your version of beauty is. When you open those double doors open for you, right in front of you is the most beautiful, wealthy scene. And you are walking in. Feel the way your body walks differently. Feel the way your head is raised. Your chest is open. You are so luscious in your feminine. You are so soft and gracious. And everything about you just oozes, I am that I am. I am her. I have all the things that I have desired is now in my life. Put the biggest smile on your face. Walk into those doors knowing you are her. Just feel that smile on your physical face right now. Feel that confidence run through your body. Feel that ease, that beauty, the joy, the fun of her rush through your body right now. It is done. It is done. There is so much more that we could do. There is so much more that we could do. But in the interest of time, I just want to thank you all for playing with me today. Come get this dream life. Come get her. Come get her. Type the word dream, book a call. See you all. Let's just do this and get it done in the next 4 months. 4 months. Literally, that's it. 4 months. I'll see you there. Mwah. I love you all. Those of you that are VIPs, see you tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Watch your email and everywhere else for your link to join us. Okay? Mwah. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess Jackie. Bye, everyone.